Good morning, everyone, to another Trader View update. We had new local highs being tested and made over the weekend. Saturday saw Bitcoin jump up to 48,200, which was almost, it was something that could always have happened. But the fact that we're seeing lower volumes on these new spikes does suggest the rally isn't as strong as it previously has been. For a big macro overview, what I've been seeing a lot of, especially on Twitter and in media and news articles, everyone's kind of looking at this market cycle, and we're currently kind of goes saying, I can't believe we're going this high. And there seems to be a general kind of state of disbelief. And so when we look at the macro cycle, what I'm actually seeing is that we're somewhere. I'm going to be very optimistic here and say that we're somewhere in and around the area of hope and disbelief. We've just come out of a huge 50% or more than 50% correction, both on Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're starting to rally out now, and the overall sentiment is changing from, oh my God, it's the end of Bitcoin, it's the end of crypto, to we're back on, let's go to the moon. And if we are indeed here, we can kind of have an estimation of where prices will be going over the next few months. Now, that said, I do think the current rally is now starting to get a little bit overstretched. We're seeing signs of that as well. So we spoke about funding rates a lot last week and how this rally has primarily been driven in the spot market with physical purchases. That's starting to change. If you look at the funding rates for Bitcoin, you can see how over the last few days, some exchanges are starting to price funding rates a little bit higher. People entering long positions are starting to pay shorts a little bit more. This is the Bitcoin chart. We can see the same thing on Ethereum as well. So you can see how we were very, very flat, and now over the last few days, it's started to pick up. When we look at the you see how it started to pick up there again. When we look at the charts themselves, volumes have been going down, and they've been doing so for a good week and a half, 2 weeks now. So there's less strength behind each rally, suggesting that if a correction comes place, it could be a little bit larger than we previously anticipated. So currently with lower volumes, it means there's less people jumping into the market and buying, whilst there's also less people looking to sell. So with Bitcoin, what's happened? We had the 45 to 46K resistance area that has been broken. We're now above that. We've tested it as support, especially yesterday. Prices came back down, bounced off the 200-day moving average, and we're now pushing higher again this morning. We're going to encounter a big level of resistance now at 48K. Previously, this was a big area of price consolidation. It acted as the floor of support whilst we were at the top of this trading corridor back in March, April, and May. And I think the 50K price level is very psychologically important as well. We as human beings, we love round numbers. If prices reach 50 or break 50, then I think that sentiment is only going to get more positive, but it will take some good effort and it's going to take good effort by the market to break through that level. For now, obviously, on the support side, 45 to 46K is that new level of support in the short term. The 42 to 43K area that we identified over the last week does seem a little bit further away now, but don't write it off just yet. It's definitely still in the picture. It's only a 10% correction that would require us to get there. So don't write it off just yet. Keep an eye on it. But for now, prices are going higher, but volumes are lower. Funding rates are going up. So this, as I said, there seems to be a general kind of overstretching in the market at the moment. On Ethereum, similar sort of story. We jumped up. We tested this resistance level at 3,300 to 3,350, which we identified a couple of weeks ago. The support in and around 3,162 seems to be building like a pretty important level, just because on the daily chart you can see how daily close and openings for 6 days were always in and around this 3,160 level. That's now been broken to the upside. We tested it yesterday already. Price is moving higher this morning, but again, we saw the funding rates, they're starting to creep up. Volumes are going down. So yeah, whilst the price is going up, everyone's very happy. Just be aware that things are starting to become a little bit overstretched. That's it from us. Have a good day.